Hey everyone, today I'm actually going to start my travel series and I'm going to feature my hometown called Yallourn North, which is somewhere there. Hey everyone, my name is Mariah, founder of Content Queen, and I did want to start this video to showcase my traveling when I became a digital nomad. And obviously that is off the cards at the moment, so I thought I would showcase my hometown called Yallourn North. Now, it is in the background there, that is the power station, but Yallourn North was a town that formed and it was called Brown Coal Mine or Old Brown Coal Mine. And it changed to Yallourn North in the late 40s. Now, Yallourn North was north of a town called Yallourn, which actually was dug up in the 1980s because it actually had a lot of brown coal underneath, and that is how these power stations run off brown coal. So it is a very small town with a population of 1,500. It isn't that far from any major towns, in case you're thinking that I grew up in the middle of nowhere. But I really wanted to take you through some of my favorite parts of the town and some of the things that I did when I was growing up. I thought that would be really fun. So I grew up in the small town of Yallourn North, as I mentioned, population of around 1,500. I lived in the same house for 21 years and now I'm back before I go traveling. So I thought I would start off by sharing a little bit about the small town that I am from. Now, of course, when you arrive in Yallourn North, you will notice that there is a lot of things, but also not much of things. The three things Yallourn North has a lot of: playgrounds, churches, hills, but the views make it worth it. Now, of course, Yallourn North is famous for its power station, but some of the things that you will see in the town is the local country pub, which personally is one of my favourite places ever, and the Yallourn North Football Netball Club, where I actually played netball. I'll share some action shots for you. I haven't played in quite some time, but the community around a local football netball club is very, very special. Also featured in Yallourn North is a local shop, and back in the day, there also used to be a little shopping complex which now hosts a fish and chip shop, which it always held a fish and chip shop. And back in the day, used to be owned by a guy called Rob, and we used to call him Rip Off Rob because we always thought his lollies were too expensive. But walking home from the shop with your fish and chips, always had to open the bag and have a few cheeky ones before you got home. Part of Yallourn North is also the primary school, which I attended. And there's also a swimming pool, which is pretty awesome because on a Friday, if we had our $2, we got to go to the pool for the afternoon. So that was such a highlight. There's also a BMX track, which, believe it or not, these looked a lot scarier when I was younger. And I often come home from this place covered in mud. There is now a skate park, was not there when I was there. One of the other features of Yallourn North is called the Old Road. Now, this was somewhere we were not allowed to go when we were younger, but we did. We would often make little cubby houses, take our friends down there, run through the paddocks. It was all pretty dangerous at the time, but as long as your parents didn't know, that was fine. So the Old Road used to be the road that connected the town from the neighbouring towns, and now is a really good walking track and is quite a challenging walk actually. Yallourn North also shares a lake with some other neighbouring towns, which in summer was always a favourite place to go to, and always a good place to cool off. Lake Narrowcan is actually used by lots of people from around Victoria who come with their jet skis and boats and all that fun stuff. But walking through Yallourn North on a beautiful day, there's always some funny things that you'll stumble across. But, creating this video really made me realise, yes, it's a small town. Yes, I do prefer living in Melbourne and I always loved Melbourne, but growing up in a community like this is really something so special. And doing this video made me really realize how beautiful this little town is, and I'm very grateful that I grew up here. Oh, but if you are planning on visiting Yallourn North, do check out the museum. I have been here a lot. I do remember one time going here with friends and we pretended we were sisters so we could get the family pass so we didn't have to pay more, which in hindsight is a bit ridiculous, but we would go here a lot for school. It does provide a lot of good history on the coal mine and the town of Yallourn North. So there you have it. That's a little bit about my hometown, where I grew up. I'm really enjoying, relaxing, having some downtime and spending time with my family and friends. I think, and also reminiscing my childhood, I think I might start doing some stuff on places I've already traveled to. I've got a lot of footage and a lot of content, so I'd love to take you through some of the places I've been so you can get a bit of inspiration when we can start traveling. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one and I'll talk to you very soon.